Hello everyone, welcome to Module 14, PowerPoint, Polishing and Running a Presentation. You'll open a folder that I've attached to the assignment, 14-1, and in the folder you'll see the actual PowerPoint presentation, a picture of a dinner bell, which will be audio, and a kale picture that you'll insert, and a video, stir-fry video. So go ahead and start with opening the PowerPoint presentation and click to slide 3, and then we're going to insert that picture of the kale. So on the placeholder tab, click Pictures, and then go ahead and wherever you saved your pictures, go ahead to that particular location. And then select your picture of your kale and insert. With the picture of the kale, we're going to crop it. So make sure the picture is selected, and you can tell because it has the sizing handles all around the entire picture. Click the top part of crop. You have little markers on the edge of the picture, and it turns your mouse into a T, and you're going to hold on the left side and drag it forward closer to the kale picture, and the same thing on the left and the right. And then click the crop picture to turn it off. So you've shortened the picture with the background closer to the actual kale. But what we actually want to do is remove the entire background behind the picture. So with the picture still selected, choose Remove Background in the Adjust column. And then it changes to the area of the actual picture. And what you'd want to do is, because it's missing the top part of the kale, so hover until the mouse changes to a double arrow and then drag it so that it includes the entire leaf. And the same thing with the bottom stem. Just go a little bit wider and a little on the right side as well as the left side. And then when you're happy with the adjustments, select Keep Changes. So you remove the background. So with the sizing handles, you can drag from either kitty corner, which will both change the width and the height, or you can just change the height or just the width. What you'll also do is with the mouse, with the 4 arrows, you can drag and move it center in the middle of the picture. And then what we'll actually want to do is align it in the middle of this slide. So with the picture still selected, click Align and choose Align Middle. And that's fine that it's a little bit into the title bar on the slide, so that's fine. Next, we'll click Slide 4. And on slide 4, we're going to insert an audio. So choose Insert and Audio, and it's audio from my PC, so you've saved it somewhere on your computer. Again, locate your dinner bell sound, and it should be labeled .mp3. Go ahead and click that, and then Insert. And then if you want to play to hear what the sound is, just click the play button. And so that we don't have just a picture of the sound symbol, what we'll do is we will right-click and choose Change Picture. And then again, we'll go to our File area and find the picture of our dinner bell, select it, and insert. And it's quite small, so we will make it a little bit larger, and you can manually make it larger. You can also move it with the 4 arrows. And we want the actual height of the picture to be 2 inches, so I'm just going to go into Height, type 2 and press Enter, and then again center it a little bit clearer on the screen, on the slide. And then if we were actually to view this slide in a slideshow presentation, you would go over to the picture and then just click Play. If you wanted it to play when it went from one slide to the next slide, on Audio Tools Playback, you could choose, instead of on click waiting for you to press the play button, you could actually click the down arrow and choose Automatically, so that when you go to that slide, it would play automatically. You don't have to hover over and click it. It does it automatically. We'll move on to slide 5 now, and we're actually going to insert a video. You could go to the Insert tab and choose Video, but because you have a placeholder right on your screen, you can select right from here, Insert Video. And again, it should be saved on your computer. And this one is the stir fry So I'll select that and insert. And again, if you wanted to to preview it, go ahead and click plays. And you could pause. Now on this one, again, you can size it so that it's larger if you want, and with the 4 arrows, move it along the slide so that it's adjusted nicely. And again, with this one, the same with the audio. If you go to Video Tools Playback, you can have it, instead of waiting for you to press play when you're presenting the slideshow, you can have it start automatically. What you can also do to the picture is from the Video Tools Playback, there's a trim video, and you can go into the video and you can have it start at an exact point and end at an exact point. And the book said to stop approximately at 10 seconds, so if you wanted to try that, you could. And then again, you would play and get a preview of it. So we'll leave it at that and okay. Next thing we'll do is transition. So we'll go to slide 1. And we'll choose transition, and then transition to this slide. If you click the more option, there are more to choose from. You have different categories: subtle, exciting, and dynamic. And the one that the book is asking for is called cube. So we'll select cube, and then we'll choose apply to all. And then we'll change the duration to 8. And then make sure you click apply to all. Next we'll go to slide sorter view, and you can either choose it from the status bar in the bottom right corner, or you could choose view and then also choose slide sorter. And then what you'll do is you'll click slide 7 if you want to. You can make it a little bit smaller so you can see all of them. Choose slide 7, and you have the red marker around slide 7. That's the only one that's selected. And under transition, go to sound. Right now it's no sound. Click the down arrow and choose whoosh. And then if you wanted to preview that, click preview. And it gives you a sample. All of the stars under each picture indicates that there is a transition in that slide. And 7 also has a sound. That's why it's colored red. So the book would ask you to click the first slide and then hold shift and click the last slide, and to change for duration, they would take it off, but we'll leave it on. That's fine. We'll go from slide sorter view to normal view. So click view and choose normal, or again on the status bar, there's read mode, which is similar to a slideshow. Or you can go into slide sorter where we were just a minute ago, or you can go back to normal view, and you can do that the same in the view tab up in the left hand corner. Then we'll go to slide 3, and we're actually going to add animation to the kale. So actually select the picture so it's selected, and then you'll choose transition. And again, there are some that are showing up on your ribbon, but if you click the more button, you'll see more options. There's subtle, and there's exciting, and again dynamic. And I'm in the wrong place. Choose animation and then click more. The transition was the motion between the slides. Animation will actually do something to the current picture that we've selected. Again, there's entrance, emphasis, and exit, and they would like fly in. And fly in is right in the entrance section. Go ahead and click that, and you get a little preview. You can click preview if you missed it. And what they want you to do is choose effect options, and instead choose from top left. And then if you missed it, you can click preview. The next thing we'll do is we'll come down to slide 8. And then to select the bulleted items, just click anywhere in that area, and then it selects the entire bulleted area. And we're going to choose a animation for this as well. So make sure you're in animations, click the down arrow for more, and then for this one, we are going to choose basic zoom. And basic zoom is there. I'm going to choose the more option, and the book is asking for a basic zoom, but I'm just going to choose zoom. Make sure you choose it from the entrance because there is a zoom in the exit, so I'll choose it from the entrance. And then you get a little preview. Notice it went one line at a time. If you want to try it again, preview, and it goes one line at a time. To change the effects, you can go into effect options and choose all at once. So it does it all at once. There's a preview of it all at once. With the bulleted list selected in slide 8 that you just added the all at once zoom in, to copy this so that we can do it on the same thing on slide 7's bulleted list, with it selected, choose animation pane, and we'll do it. With the bulleted list selected, just click Animation Painter, then click slide 7 and select the bulleted list. And then we'll preview it. And once you click the bulleted list area, when you click preview, it should do the same thing that it did on slide 8. Now if you're to go back to slide 1, and you can choose slideshow starting from beginning in the quick access toolbar, or you could press it down in the status bar, or the shortcut key is the F5 function key, and that'll give you a preview of what we have so far on our slideshow. And this is the cube transition. And you can either press the space bar or the arrow key or click to the next slide. And there's our fly in from the top left kale picture. And then we'll have our bell sounding right away on its own without having to click it. And our stir fry will start automatically. I'm just going to press escape to end it. So what we'll do now, we'll go back to slide 1, and what we'd like to do is actually put notes on this page. So right now, if you don't have where it says click to add notes underneath slide 1 in the full view, you can choose view and then choose notes. So if it wasn't there, you can click notes and it'll appear. And then you just click in that area and you start typing a note that you would probably refer to when you're presenting. And then if you needed more room, you could actually hover at the bottom to have the double arrows and make it wider. And if notice, it makes your actual active slide smaller. You also have an area where you could type more. So we'll go to slide 2 and add more notes. On slide 4, I just finished the last notes. Down at the bottom, now that you have the notes page opened, you can click notes here to turn it off or back on again. So now what I'll have you do is click File and Print. And normally a slide prints the full size sheet of a paper in landscape mode. But sometimes if you'd rather to fit more on one sheet to save paper, you could choose full page slides and maybe choose 6 on a page. Or maybe to see it a little clearer, 2 on a page. And then you would print, and 2 slides would print on each page. Of course, the more on a slide, like 9, it would be harder to read. The notes page, if you were to choose notes, it would show all of the notes that you typed per slide, so you'd have a reference to look at. In the print area, choose Edit Header and Footer, and then select Header, and you'll type in Summer Cooking Classes. And choose Apply to All. And then you'll